Hello. Okay, this would have been better. Look what I made. I did a few things this weekend. I did. I did a little more than probably what I thought I was going to do. But look, I said I would organize. Okay, it wasn't a complete organization, but this up here is not as like in your face, right? But I expanded a lot. And no, these aren't organized, and I'm not going to show you the mess, but I did move everything down here because I do want to put furniture. Let's cobble. I do want to put furniture, so this is more of like a living space than just a utility space. And I don't know what would happen with this guy if I broke his chest, so Cooper's just going to stay up here. Hi. Yes, I know. So he probably won't do much organization, so he's just literally decoration. Hello, Shay. So, but I left these because this is what we were using for the cave and the mausoleum, and this was our tree. This over here is our amethyst, which we are going to finish. And yes, the clock even ticks. I know. I love this furniture add-on, and I can't wait to use it more. It's going to rock. And then this one, I put stuff in it for our adventures, right? A bundle, a couple of bundles that we may need. Now, I didn't know what to do with our bone meal creation thingy, so I left the bone meal creation thingy here for now, but I may also move that downstairs so I can open this up more. And then, for the animal add-on, those of you that are very observant would notice what is over my shoulder. Actually, there's my shoulder. I figured out what to do with all the mouse fur. We can make stuffies. I know. I guess I'm more excited about it than most, because when I told, my family, they were like, okay, Mama. Yeah, they just kind of looked at me like I was weird, but I was like, it's a stuffy. I was so excited. But it's a hamster. See, it's a hamster. And it... Can I talk about something else just for a little bit, Clyde? And a bear. A hamster and a bear. And I think they have a few others. So just as soon as we get more fur, because I ran out of fur. And I switched all... What did I put in here? Well, nothing. That's fascinating. Bamboo. I also expanded our bamboo production thing up here. And for whatever reason, I can't get these to grow. Maybe it's the torch. I don't know. But these two in the middle do not grow. And this one did grow, but now he's not growing. I don't know. Maybe it's not bright enough. Maybe I'm not... I don't know. I don't know. So, and I think my pockets are somewhat cleaned out. But in the process of cleaning up, cleaning out, doing things, excuse me, Mr. Squishy. I went to talk with my friends, and you guys are not conducive to that. They are overly squishy. I came up with more ideas, right? Because I had time to think, and that's not always a good thing. Actually, it's not always a good thing. It is an excellent thing. I'm trying to change my mindset here, right? Okay, am I at the right angle? Yes, kinda, sorta. Okay. No, you know how we have this one path that goes around, that starts at this ledge here, okay? And remember, it goes around this way to that ledge over there. It kind of connects the two ends. I think what we could do is go over to this ledge and make some stairs, right? That go up and make a ledge that comes out like right about here, right? That circles around, because we have that big ledge up there, the next one up. And I want to match, or maybe we should start over here so it'll match. That's probably a better idea, because that's a lot of blocks to count and judge. Anyway, that comes and matches this ledge, right? And then from this ledge, make a path that goes up to the mausoleum. Because I thought, you know what? That's just the logistics for the lore. We would need elevators and escalators and, random things. And I don't want random things. I want logic and things. So I know we're not finished with the mausoleum, but I think that's what we're going to do this week. Because that'll give us more time to figure out what to do with the top floor of that mausoleum. Because certain things aren't clicking. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know on the comments on this replay on YouTube. Let me know in the chat here, and I'll try to catch them before the stream's over. But just, give a holler, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, but I like the idea of making paths up through here, because we have several over here that go up to the different areas and different caves that are more like, they're more like stairs, not paths as if long. But I think that would be good, because that would kind of tie in with a lot of the themes. So, we are probably going to go into here and work our way through, because, let's see, I think this is the one. Okay, well, maybe I'll get there. Nope, yeah, because this goes around to that, so we need to go up to, not, no, wait, do I want that one out? Kind of do. Let's just take this out, because I'm gonna eventually build something else, and that is just, I forgot to get rid of the egg, but we're gonna drop the slime balls. There, they can live down there. Yeah, I don't want that so close to our heads, because, we can replace that with something else. Well, shenanigans. Okay, that's close enough. That gives us the idea of what we're looking for. Okay. Let's put I will forget, so we will fill that in with cobble. Excuse me. Okay. So now what we need to do is go down and go up these stairs to get to that second level. And yes, I think, is it here? No, it's up. Okay, yeah, this is where we had the problem. So, how many more do I have to go up? 1, 2. That should have come out on the ledge. Oh. Nah. I do believe it did. Maybe. No, we blocked it off. Does that go up on the ledge? Well, that doesn't work if I do it. I know. Don't shoot the messenger. It's diorite and it's a spare block. How about this? Why don't we take out this block? There. Okay, so this... Well, that's going to have to be extended. Narwhal safety things. Lots of narwhal. And then we can... Yeah, because then we got to connect it over here. We'll just reuse all this cobble. Right? Okay. Because, in my opinion, I think we should take this out one more layer. Like this. Okay. Let's leave this, though, because we have that fake post down on the other one. Make it look like it's somewhat... Ah, yes! Ah, I think we got it. I think we got it. We can take these two out as well. Okay. But I don't... This goes up to the mausoleum. We could make a second path and leave this here and redo it. I think that's what we had planned for the tree. But what if we were to go through here as well and make... I don't know. How should we do this? Because that's broken. That's going to be that's our water source, our little water thingy. Ooh, What if we were to make a path that goes like at the edge, thusly, only thusly. It would have to be wide enough for running and balancing and other shenanigans. Alright, we'll put the torch here. And we're going to need more pickaxes. Yeah, I have the diamond one, but I don't want to use the diamond one. So... Okay, alright, see, that's where we hit the problem, because I backed up. That's dangerous. There's danger at that there cave there. Okay. And I don't think I have any iron, but there's a crafty table up there. Yep, we're going to extend this. We're going to make this path-like. Because, see, look, if I run into it, now I can't fall. See, if I bang my face on the block, yeah, I can't go nowhere. I like that thought. I like that thought a lot. Okay. Do we want it to... I'm trying to think, should we have it go up? No, because if we have it go up and over the mausoleum, that would not make sense at all. So maybe just have it come back through here and tie into... Well, having two paths that go different directions, that would, or the same direction, that would be weird. Actually, no. Let's do that. Let's go this way. And then tie it, yeah. Because we could have an upper and lower path. Right? Yeah, we could have an upper, and then the path can run straight by the mausoleum and go up a little. Okay. And then, because where, you know what? I think we just found our door because we, right, with the copper. Let's do that. But we also want a lot of this path to be, like, winding through the cave. So let's wind it through the wall. I like that. And although coal won't help us make stuff, it's handy. Okay. Well, now we got to figure out how... Okay, we can take that out. Take this. Because at some point we need to go down to hit that ledge. Because I like that, the idea of that ledge. You know. Oh. Wait, no. What? Wow. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we can take this out. And then... What if we were to go like this and add like just a little bit of a ledge here? Not much. Because we could take it around this way instead. There. Because that would kind of denote the... Yeah, that would denote this is the opening for this. And should we... We're going to need a pickaxe there in a minute. Yeah, and there it is. You know what? We got diamonds. Let's... And a duck egg. We'll just use this one. Because I just don't feel like running over there. Okay. So that took that out. Oh. Let's take it back one more. Because we can put stuff there on the edge like we did before. I like that idea. Oh, and then it takes it out of the... Well, I don't... There. Okay, because there's going to be a... We're taking out that ledge and moving it down a little. So there's going to be that ledge here, and then we can just turn that into stairs. Okay. So here we go this direction. Oh, it's nighttime. Hey, this time we're close enough to the roof. Too late. I already banged my head on the wall all the time. But we're close enough to the top now, guys. We can actually see the sky and not have to guess if it's daytime, nighttime. Let's take this out. Right? And we could do a door of 3 and gather up a ton of copper. See, that's the cool thing when we do this. We find all kinds of stuff that was like below the surface that we had no idea was here. Ooh, coal, iron, copper. And it also helps us make kind of a natural... Oh, there we go. There we go. Found the edge. But we also have to make sure that we're not going to, like, take it out and run off the edge. That would not be a big brain narwhal move there. Okay, so let's come back 1. Right? Because that's 1 block. And we'll go back 3. And now let's make our stairs going down. Because then from there we can figure out where... And we're just going to make a set of stairs now. Because we can always change the direction and change them later. Is that 3? No, that's 2. We do the 3 things because I hit my head a lot. Oh, okay. So now this has to go back this way. So this needs to go down. Oh my goodness. Okay, I hear clicky bugs. But I don't know if that's just on a random block. Or what the... Okay, alright. And every time we hit like this, we're going to make a turn to go in. But this one I think I'm going to extend to 2 blocks. But we've got to be getting close. I mean, to something. That's what I'm thinking. But I also think a lot and then make things complicated. Alright. So let's go this direction. And let's put a torch because, you know. At least today I'm having good luck making stairs. Okay, so where... Oh! I think I found it, guys. Oh, I found copper. Lots of copper. So let's fix that. Because we could do the copper thing. Is that all? No, that's not all the copper. Oh, my goodness. That is quite a bit of copper. All I needed... Can't see... Oh! Oh! Cool. It's at the end of said copper. I'm not walking over there. So that is the end of the copper. Gotcha. Blocked. Okay, so I saw the edge. So what if we were to turn... Well... Why is there a mouse? Why are you there? Oh, we went down too far because we're in the amethyst. Wait. Yeah. We went too far, guys. See, I told you. I can count, like, to take out for buildings, but I cannot count to build things. Where is our ledge? We're going to have to go back up here. Because we went down into the... I mean, I guess we could make a path into the amethyst. But, oh, our ledge is all the way down there. See, today, I needed help. I needed help to solve for X. I figured out how to solve for X. After 60 years of not being in high school, I remembered how to solve for X. Get in a game where everything is square and I can't count. to 3. Isn't that nice? Okay, so our path is going to go into the amethyst. But I also wanted to go down here to the ledge. Where do we want to go? How do we want to do this? Well, we want to listen to the zombie growl. Maybe he got some good advice. Okay, that's way down there. Huh. Well, let's put a torch. As if that's going to light up anything and help us. Maybe if we start here? And go down along the outside? Nope, there goes that torch. Okay, it's back in my pocket. This way. So like I said, we can dress it up. And we can do a split path thing. You know, like we did up above. I think that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to do the... Okay, that goes... That still is very, like, steep. Okay. Let's go down this way. Where's my thing here? Oh, how many do I need? I don't need all of those. That's silly. There we go. Now. Oh, you know what? If I remember right, there is a cave down here. Or like we blocked something off. I bet they're spawning in there. Even though I did my darndest to light everything up. I think they're still spawning. Or they're coming in from darker areas. Okay. Now, we're going to go straight across. Because we turned inward. I want to see if I'm close to the ledge. And then we can figure it out from there. And I know there has to be an end to this mess. I know that. Found it! Oh, I took out the glow line. Okay. For safety purposes, we're going to put blocks here. Not to block it off, but for extra steppage. Because, see, and I'm still ending up at the amethyst. No. Yes. Oh. Well, there's a friendly face over there. Yeah, if we made a stairs on the outside, that wouldn't work. I think we started too high. Hold on. We're going to go back and fix this. I mean, honestly, we can make paths anywhere we want. That's why I love this game. Ouch. Aha. How about we go this way and start here and make a path down? I'll eventually get it. I honestly will. But we are going to need a new pickaxe. How do you go there? How are there multiples of you? Holy shenanigans. Oh, okay, yeah. You push your buddies down that way. Go on. Go on. Don't say nothing. There should be one more. Aha! I see your forehead. Okay, I gotta watch because in my pursuit of getting this guy, there we go. Fixed it. Okay. And we got plenty of cobble, so we can kind of make our own stair-steppy down. Kinda, sorta. Okay, I think that... Maybe. Did I build this ledge and that ledge almost even? I think I did. Okay. But you know what? This right here might be a better angle. Okay, really with the... Okay, let's go down right here. Because we will eventually hit the cave thing. Oh, please let this work. I cannot believe I mean, I remember last week I struggled to build stairs. Today I'm struggling to build a path. Am I close? We are close. We did it, guys. Sort of. Now we just got to get down there. Okay, so going up and over is what needs to happen. Okay. Let's go one more and then turn. Turn. Well, no. Now the problem is I gotta memorize which. Okay, I found candles. So I found tough. Oh. Wait a minute. I found candles. Let's come out this up here. Nope. That's not it. Maybe up here. Okay. Well, how did I get down? How did I find the candles all the way down there? Okay. You know what, though? I think we are going to have to, like, come in through the wall. Oops. But we can make... Yeah. We can actually take some of this... Oh. We'll just move this guy. There. Ta-da! Okay. Okay, that works. Yay! After 20-30 minutes we did it. Pretend I just... Yes, Paul. I was lost in my own cave. Because of math. We will blame the maths. Okay. So. That other path, the lower path actually comes over here. The upper path comes over here. Wait, nope. See, I'm already lost again. Alright, so now we're going to go back through and refill things. So I do not always get lost. Okay. So. Because getting lost is not a fun thing. That way I don't forget in between streams what was happening. Okay. And then fill that in. Ta-da! Oh, now. Ta-da! Hold on. There's my stairs. Oh, goodness. Alright, so... That temporarily... So, here is where we need to extend the path slightly. Alright. Now, can't believe I gotta go back and pick up my mess. Well, that's just good habits and good manners. Picking up after yourself. Okay. So... Huh! Wasn't too far away. Excuse me, torch. So we fell literally like right off of there. So if we come here and make stairs thusly. Well, no, wait, we can't. Well, can we? Okay, this is the mausoleum. Well, we can kind of sort of walk around it, but it's a little awkward. So let's put a block here, but let's carve that out. And carve that out. Take this out. Because I'm trying to, like, future prepare for the path here. That can come... Oh. Perfect. Problem is, though, I don't think we have any sticks. But you know what, though? We can make a little feature in here. Right? Why couldn't we? Where did it? Okay, so then the path went down that way. But we can do that. Because that's the upper path. Yeah. Okay. So we can have a little feature, something or other. This will be this path, and the path can go down or up and around. Why did that get? I don't understand. I'm still struggling with the logic of light in this one. You know, it just, to me, it seems odd how things light up versus, right, like the direction. Okay. I like that. Take that, move that. Yeah. Because we want the illusion of support posts. Well, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. I do like this little stair-steppy thing here. Like here. What? That is a very odd noise. We're going to pretend it didn't happen. Because I do like the idea. Where did that go? Of this is, I think this is the path down into the amethyst. And we can mark that with an amethyst, like decorated up like the amethyst was growing up the stairs so I don't forget. Yes, this does go down into the amethyst. Okay. But we got to fix it so, well, because it goes out into the beginning of the amethyst. Yeah. Sorry, for a second there I thought, I was like, what is that? But it's the mouse, and it was red. Torch. Torch. Okay. Alright, so that's the amethyst path. The other one goes down into the ledge, which was what I wanted. And then we go back up this way. Ooh. That is going to be a very tight squeeze, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah. Upper to the amethyst, lower to the ledge. Okay, so we got that planned out. Now, the other thing is, let's see, that's the upper ledge. I was going to build another ledge up and through here on the other side. But I haven't quite planned that out yet. But honestly, I think, wait, oh, that's the stairs. I might need those eventually. We'll take this out. That way it seems more like a, hold on. Do we want to do that? Yeah, we can, like, trim this back quite a bit. Or, well, I don't know. We'll figure that out. And I think I know. Look. Excuse me, I had coffee. It's this cave right here. And it goes down. So I think that's why we're hearing skellies. So that comes over into this path. Here's our stairs. But what if, because we could make another path that goes from this ledge kind of up around and maybe make something over there. Yeah, because the ledges will be visible this way. Well, we got that big blank area here, but I mean, it won't be blank, but I don't think a ledge would work. I think just flat block would work. And then we have that monstrosity up there. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back down. And this way. Yeah, gonna need a map. Not really. I'm joking. Now, what is this? Let's see. Can we see? Well, we can't see the ledges until we do them because they're going to have grass and, you know, they're going to be kind of obvious because they're going to be one of the few things that has grass over on this side up that high. And you have that path that comes out from behind the tree, and a path from each of these ledges that goes around to that path and the amethyst, and then a path that goes up to the I think I've got them. Yeah, I think they're carved out, or at least they're sort of done. Oh, I hear bones rattling. Oh, goodness. All right. So, let's go down here. And I guess we do have to go through the monstrosity that is this. Not quite sure I like it, but, you know. Well, you guys know how you have, you know, what is that? Why did that do that? You're supposed to go into this pocket. That's crazy. Oh, I need to cook up that copper. You go in that crock pot, and you go there. Oh, I forgot. And those, okay, those, yeah, I got to put those back on that ledge. But I don't need the coal. Those are sticks. See, I'm still memorizing where things are. But I don't need this much cobble. And I'll keep that. Okay. And we gotta go up one. For now, yeah, there's some andesite in there, but like I said, I was just kind of throwing things in there because I really needed to take a stretch break, and so I took one. Okay, so let's see if I remember where anything is. I probably do not. Aha! No. It's a copper bulb. Chiseled copper. Well, we could probably do a copper bulb. I don't remember. What does it take to make a copper bulb? Nope. Oh. Nope. Is that nature-y? No. Is that under things? Things. Lots of things. Extra things. All the things that are not things that I need at this moment. What is happening with the copper bulb? Maybe it's under the building things tab. Copper. I see copper. That is not the copper I am looking for. Ah, copper things. Oh, those take blaze rods. Oh, no. I have blaze rods. Oh, I have blaze rods. Oh. Yeah, that is not a happy sigh of happy things here. Blaze rods. How many do I have? Because I know I had them. Oh, I only have 46. I don't think I want to make that many copper bulbs, but I do want to make 5 or 6. So, okay, so we're okay with that. We'll run with that. Far, far away from the nether. I don't think we need anything from the ancient city. I'm looking for the nature-y stuff. What did I do with it? I guess we're all going to memorize my trunk system. Ah, nature-y stuff here. Nope, that's something else. You know what? We could use a spore blossom over there. I need to find leaves. We may have to go on an adventure to find leaves. Let's see, rooted dirt. I don't want to use my rooted dirt. Not until I grow a tree. Then it would make more sense. Oh, okay. We need dripstone. Excuse me. Oh, I have 4 leaves. Oh, well, better than nothing. And stuff. Where's my... That's dirt. That's coarse dirt. Okay. But I need my grass. Where? Okay, grass. More grass. Do we want vines? Ooh. I don't know. Do I want vines? Maybe not. There's some tough. We can do tough brick walls. What about candles? Oh, here's my ferns. Okay. We also need the copper lanterns. I already looked through there. What am I doing? I forgot. Oh, I have a lot of copper and iron and 1 emerald. I have other emeralds. I just don't know where they're. Ah, wood. Although I don't think wood would. I don't think wood would be a good thing here. More grass. Copper. Oh, doggone it. See, when I get multiple things going here, I click on everything wrong. No. Aha! More stuff. There's some moss. There's regular lanterns. But I really want... Well, I want some mossy cobble, so let's go make mossy cobble real quick. Because I want some... copper lanterns. I think that would be much, much better. There. Okay, so that takes care of that. What, do I need to put anything back? Dirt. Oh, I can keep the moss because that'll grow. Nope. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, I have 2 emeralds. I still can't trade with anybody. Woohoo! We're not doing that lower path just yet. So see, I even made space for us to grow. See, I was smart about that. We need these. That would be nice. Okay, wood. No, not so much. I know I have been trying to find a place for these mossy stone bricks somewhere, and they just don't seem to fit. Probably because it's more of a cave than it is a whatever. Let's see. I'm not. My goodness, I do apologize. Right in your ear. I'm not going to do the glowberries until we get to the top, and then the glowberries are going to hang from the very top, like the very tippy top. So that's why I am collecting those somewhere. I found soul lanterns, but I don't know if I like that thought, you know? I found soul lanterns in a lot of places. Light bulbs. Soul torches. Ah, copper lanterns. Ah. You know what? I saw something. I don't have any. Hold on. Oh, no, I need this. Okay. And this was a thought here. I saw something. I watched a video. I watched a video today. I took a few minutes and I didn't watch it with my eyes. I watched it with my ears, if that tells you anything. Which it doesn't really say much. Okay, torch, soul torch, copper torch. Oh, I still need the coal. And I need those into little chunks. So, coal. And let's do this. We'll put that back because I don't want to accidentally hit the wrong... Oh. I don't want to hit the wrong button and make all of that, like, copper chunks. Okay. What are those little bitsy things? Oh, I need to do this. Oh, that is a lot of raw copper. I grabbed the wrong... Didn't I get copper? I did. Oh. Now I can get little bitsy bobs things. Yes. Copper nuggets. Nuggets is what they're called. Now can I make stuff? What other things? I can. Okay. That was a lot of work for this. Because I want to see what the torches by themselves look like. Like, right? Like, what is the glow? What is the lighting? So, let's see what they look like. And this is like way too bright through here. I want to find someplace dark. There probably isn't a dark place here in the cave. Oh, because I just like to light everything up. We could go, let's go up to the mausoleum because we can take out the light bulbs up there and turn on these light bulbs and see what they look like. Because that would definitely be dark enough. I think so. I don't know about you guys. Okay, here we go. I like how it sounds like wooden stairs, even though it's not stairs. It's like literally something else. I still don't know why this is so... Oh, never mind. Okay, so I still don't know why this is so bright, but I do. There's a torch right there. Let's see if that changes things. Does this change things? It does. Okay. And then this is really bright because I think there's a torch right up here. There is. Okay. Now, watch. We will get, like, massive spawnage. It doesn't do anything. I thought maybe it would, like, glow blue. You know, like this, like the lantern. It doesn't really look that different. It has the same light level. Well, maybe a little bit lower. But it doesn't look any different than a regular. Maybe. I don't know. That's a little more brighter and even. This is... How did I do that over there? That's supposed to drip out of here. Oh well. Problem for future me. I guess it's not as bright. Okay, so let me play. Okay, this torch was here. No. It is. That is so odd. I don't know why I did that, because I need to light this up so we don't get the creeper that we had before. Okay. And you can actually go back here, because we'll see if that eliminates that and makes that look better. Nope. It just lights it up even more. Okie dokie. Well, because my thought was, since we use torches in certain areas, if we had the iron torches, which don't even exist in the game, the copper torches, that might give it a... I thought maybe they'd be a unique blue glow, because if you look, it's kind of... Well, those are soul. No, that's copper, because they turned green. They kind of almost have the same shade, except a little more green. But see, there's soul lanterns, right? The blue. And then made into lanterns, it's a little more greenish color. And I didn't... That was a very serious walk. Okay, now I crouch. Why did I do that? Why did I come down? We went up there to make a path. Oh, I missed a detail block. Oh, dear. How on earth did I do that mess? Well, we will be fixing that, because that's just not right. We'll put a piece of dripstone there. Much better. Okay. Oh, wait, did I miss another detail block? No, that was cobble. I'm sure there's plenty of little see how the soul lanterns glow blue? I mean, I guess from far away, the copper ones kind of are blue. I don't know. I just blue. Let's go up because we have one copper lantern up there on the edge of that. Um. Yeah. See, these are regular, just soul lanterns. The candles. The grating. This is not the stairs I need. We need to block that off because I will always take that turn cobble. I mean, eventually this is going to be all remodeled, so it will be better. But I will still keep trying to take that turn instead of this one up here. Ta-da! Okay. Where is that? Yeah, see the difference between the soul? Maybe it's because the copper oxidizes, so it gives it a green tint. But I don't know. Huh. Okay. It didn't seem... It is a little bit, like, dull. You know? Well, that wouldn't do any good there. But yeah, this has a little bit more of a green hue to it. And I like that. I do. Okay, so... we need to fix this. And we need to load our pockets with stuff. I forgot the copper to make the lanterns. Oh, but I have lanterns. Okay, never mind. And we're not going to put the leaves out until we reach over there where the big hole is. Because that would make sense. Tough. What shall we put down? Tough. Mossy cobble. Ooh, we could put the copper bulb here, but I think we'll need redstone to keep it powered. Or else it'll shut off, and then that would be absolutely bad. And of course dirt. And grass. And we could just put the grass and the ferns and stuff down. We don't need a tree axe because we're not doing trees. Okay. So I think we have everything. So, tough. That's too square. We'll take this piece out. And then that. Okay. And then go back this way. There. I like that. I like that part. Okay, so we could put some dirt here. And let's take this down. There's already dirt. Is that coarse dirt or regular dirt? Are you regular dirt? Where's it at? It is regular dirt. Alright. Oh, shenanigans. Where's it at? There it is. We'll move this back one. Up. Ta-da! Okay, so there's some dirt. And then this... because I honestly want that to be even. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Line it up. Okay. It's not cooperating. Okay. But then again, who says it has to, right? Well, I kind of say it has to, so it has to. Wait a minute. Where's our... We have some... Yeah, that's what I need. I was like, did I bring down that mossy cobble? But I kind of sort of did. Okay. Now here, because it's a post, a wall. Why did I needed to go down there to see what was down there because I was curious, and also so I could see if I would fall. I did not. I was very good with my balance. Oh my word. Excuse my voice. I don't know why. This could be a water puddle. Right? Because that works there. These could be... And I did make stairs. I didn't bring my edging and my dent stuff. But this can be a... I didn't need those down here, but I needed this. Where's my other... I brought 2 different walls with me. Okay, guess I didn't. Where's that? Where's that lined up at? There. I'll put this. And then maybe have it come that way. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work because then that can go up a little, the post can go up a little bit more, but then move around with like some, granite. Sorry. Brain just said, you're going to forget all the words that you know and just make stuff up or pretend it didn't happen. Okay, so now when that one oxidizes, it'll turn like that. Because then we can blend it in with that. This goes into that cave. So let's think here for a moment. Do we want to go back a little bit? Not all the way, because this goes back pretty far, and you go up, and then it goes to the other thing, and it's just a big honking mess. Where's our torches? Because, honestly, I want this gravel, because we could use it for coarse dirt in the course of a lot of things. Oh, there's one piece. Cool. I don't understand why that's... Ta-da! Oh, I have company all over the stuff everywhere. Okay, are you gonna lay down? Lay down. Thank you. Thank you. My puppers came up to see me. Yep. Oh, there's gonna be dog slobber on all my work today. There we go. Yes. Sorry. My boyfriend just walked in. And he's looking at the puppers going, what are you doing in here? Why are you doing this? The puppers was supposed to go and get dinner. But puppers came upstairs to see Mom instead. Oh, goodness. Like children, aren't they? Okay, ow. So I was listening to what they were saying. Because the dog was just like looking at him like, I know what you want, but this is what I want, so I'm going to get what I want. And he didn't get what he wanted. He got shooed out of the room and went to eat dinner. I say we take this gravel And then we only come back to about here. But that would give... Nope. You are not going to participate in this undertaking. No, no. Go away. Is that gravel? Do we want to get that gravel? This is gravel. Alright. You know what, though? I don't want this gravel. That is too much work for my brain. But there's copper. And we need copper. Oh! And I was also trying to practice with those shelves. I still can't figure it out. I put the stuff in the shelf. Right? You know, like it showed. But it didn't let go without me having to destroy the shelf. I didn't want to destroy the shelf. I wanted to not have to destroy the shelf. I just wanted the stuff back. Does that make sense? I mean, hopefully it did make sense. Okay, so now we want to swap this out. Oh, not that. And close this off. Yeah, that should be bright enough, right? And honestly, I like the idea of once in a while a growl. Okay. Well, that we're going to have to change because that's way too dark at the moment. Torches. Aha. Because there's copper right here. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out that. Because I know that there's a way. I just don't know what it is. And I don't want to have to build something and then put... Because, okay, here's what I was trying to do. I wanted to decorate up the mausoleum. You know, like where we put it in as it was pretend caskets. Or, yeah, caskets. So I thought, you know, if we put decorations, that would be cool. But I went to put something and I was like, you know what, I don't like this. I want to take it out. Couldn't take it out. And I was like, I don't want to destroy the shelf. But then I had to destroy the shelf. Like, that's not cool. I mean, it really wasn't cool. So it was annoying, and I ended up not doing it, and I was thoroughly disappointed. Let's take this out, because that way, yeah. Let's open this up just a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, all right. Oh, goodness. Well. So, let's see. This will be stairs. Oh, I have a piece of diorite in my pocket. We're going to dispose of that promptly. Blink! It's going to live down there till it despawns. See, I widened that specifically so we did not fall. Because see, if we decorate this and then we go back and decorate the rest of it, we can blend this part in with that part, then blend this part over here, and then blend that part, and then blend the other part, and not the other part, but then all that jazz. In that order. We're going to see, that'll be tough. That could definitely be a pocket of tough. That could be a water puddle. Actually, this could be a water puddle. The whole thing across. We'll put stairs here. Intersperse. No. Where do I... Oh. I thought I forgot my mossy cobble. I did not. Now, the mossy cobble... No, that's a water puddle. We can put mossy cobble Because this will be changed into stair-steppy things. Don't take it for granted. Okay, just so you know, the cheesy jokes are mine, but that was a very good joke, Shay. That one I liked. I did not take it for granted, and I never will. What are we doing here? Oh, yeah, this has got to be coarse dirt so I could plant things. There's no way around that. That has to be, because this right here, the wall, the face banging block isn't there. So yeah, this has to be green, so my brain goes, don't go there! And then I won't go there. Let's see, water puddle. Ooh, we do need to leave some room for granite. And honestly, I don't... You know what, that looks kind of better. It sticks, it's down low, but I think it looks better because the it's more like a sharp angle, like the water ran straight down. So you know what? To show that, let's turn these blocks. Okay, maybe not that one. That one. Into water puddles. Because we could probably try to fix this, right? So it's better. Yeah. Or we could take this part out and make like a little lake that drips down. Okay. See, now I'm just going crazy with all these ideas. But, you know what, though? We can do them. I know we can. Let's see. That could be just a straight water puddle. The larger ones can be the moss. No, because moss doesn't actually grow underwater. Steps. Let's make this one dirt. No, we'll make this one tough. All right. Because that's tough. Yeah, because I can't forget that we have and I can't forget that that is a giant hole. So let's fix that immediately as we carve it out. Oh, let's not do that. Okay. That can be tough. Yeah, I like the idea of tough there on the edge. Can I hit my face here? Okay, that, I can do that, and I can do that. Okay. Yeah, this one can have a little more water things because, well, just because. It can just do that. Water can live here. Where do I have mossy? Well, no. Ooh. That could just be plain moss. But yeah, we're going to have to go over and grab some granite. I forgot granite. And stairs. And stairs. Where's my stuff? I was going to say, should we put like seagrass in there? No, we should not. Burn, grass. Now, because we can also put ferns and grass back in that. There. That should be 2 ferns. I like, oh, yes, it goes crunchy. I like that. Yeah, that's plain dirt. Okay. What is down below here? Oh, stuff that I can't do. I was going to say that would be a really cool little waterfall, but no, because that would take out all of that. So the answer is no. But yeah, let's run over back over. Can I put stuff on Moss? Oh, I can. Yeah. Although, you know what? This bugs me. Let's bring this back here. Put it on tough. Shenanigans. And put this there. Okay, I like that a little better. Yeah, that makes it a little more even, and I'm not tempted to run this way. I mean, if I run this way, the only thing I would hit is the stairs, and there's a wall there to permit me from falling. Or not to permit me, to keep me from falling, because I don't English today. Let's put extra moss here. I moved the water puddle, but it's okay. It is. So this should be, if I can find it, this. Yep. The zombie is actually complaining about it, but let him complain, right? Okay, so this little spot here could be granite. Granite. I like that idea. Okay. Well, there's a lot of granite here. Let's just take the granite. Because eventually this is not going to be granite. Not a lot of granite, anyway. Yeah, we'll just take this and fill it in with copper. Cobble. But we are grabbing copper. Ugh. Okay. I gotta find the regular cobble. Oh my gosh. Dirt. Cobble. And yes, I fill in every block because I don't like spawns. And if something is big enough to spawn something, then it will spawn it, and then I will just be annoyed, and it will be noisy. Ta-da! Okay. Now, how much granite did we get? 20 pieces. Okay, well, you know. Oh, and I got 2 granite stairs, too. Yeah, I think one of the things we need to build soon is like actual stairs. Like actually put them, make them stairs. Oh. Hmm. Okay, no. Ta-da! Yeah! Yay! Oh, we're going to need another pickaxe soon. That's granite. This is granite. Should I put that here and here? And then... Where did the other ones go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there. There. Let's see, there's a lot of tuff right here. So maybe this should also be granite. Okay. Because we could fill this part in with... Oh, I forgot we had dripstone. Some dripstone. I think the rest of this going over here should be dripstone. Okay, well, it should be a fern. That is going to be that instead of having that like a thing, we're going to put the stalactite thing up there, and that will be dripstone. And apparently I filled that in with granite. But maybe this one should also be a dripstone. I forgot, because we got to do random dripstones. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, so dripstone, there. Because that can go up to, like, that block. And we could put dripstone going up. I think we can. And then dripstone going down. Okay, so that is that. I don't, you know what, if I remember right, I don't think we can waterlog a dripstone, which to me is quite silly. Okay, that could be a little waterfall here. So, well, let's go down here and get the copper. Oh, what a relief. That's nice. Didn't have to really do much. Okay. We can make this. Oh, I went down too far. Ah. There's my cobble. Okay. This has got to go here like this, and then maybe here. And that way this whole corner's kind of dripstone-y. Yeah. Ooh, you know what? We're going to have to put a piece of dripstone here. Simply because that is like a 3-block radius before I hit my face. So yeah. I need a safety thing for this one. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's see. This block... Okay, this block will be a stair, so... It honestly doesn't matter what that one is. I don't think I brought any. I did not. I brought leaf stuff. But I did not bring the other stuff. Yeah. I need a construction bundle. I may end up doing that. Making a and then naming it construction bundle with basics. Right? Like a bucket, spare iron sticks, coal, you know what I mean? And see if that doesn't help the running back and forth situation. Okay, so I know... Oh, wrong one. We got a silly amount of cobble. This don't need... I don't need these two things. I do need more granite. But do we remember where we saw the granite? Okay, there's a bunch. The dirt, stairs. I don't need the gravel. Or the seeds. Do need bone meal. And the pointed dripstone. I think that was over here. Let's play bingo and guess. Nope. Nope. Definitely not those two. Aha! This has got stuff in it. We have dripstone. No dripstone. Really? I don't... Okay. 2 pieces of dripstone. That's not enough. I need stuff that'll... Like, oh, okay, there's 7. Make 9. Okay, so I got granite slabs. Do we want granite slabs? I don't know. Mossy cobblestone stairs. We don't have many, but we can throw those in. Where? Okay, is that mossy cobble? That's more mossy cobble. Cracked deep slate bricks. Cracked stone bricks. That's the other thing we needed. But we also need more of the whatever this is. Tough brick wall. Let's go make some more tough brick walls. Because I think this is where we do it. This is the... aha! Tough brick wall. See, I got it right. 47. That works. Oh, wait. I need granite stairs. Yeah. Stairs. 11. I did not grab the slabs. Nope. Okay, so we got stairs, wall. Wait, there was a... Wait, we need... Oh my gosh, my brain just quit. Okay, this is what I need. Regular tough walls. These. Man. Better. Okay. Because this will also look more natural. I mean, we do want to do some of the bricks. Huh. Is this even close? Nope. Not close at all. Well, at least not with me. Oh, shenanigans. There we go. I didn't even realize that... What? How does that even keep time? I don't know, but we're moving on. That was weird. I guess it's for decorative purposes? Which makes sense, but, you know. And that would be a lot of, like, coding. It really would be. But still. I don't know. It's just a little unnerving when you see a clock and the clock is wrong, but yet it's moving, it's ticking, and you're like, huh. Oh, shenanigans. What is happening and why is it happening? Aha! See, I called shenanigans and it quit. Oh. Yeah, that's going to have to be on the to-do list very quickly. Nope. Because I don't know about you guys, but I am tired of bouncing up and down to, you know, get up places. I want to run. All right. So now, let's take out this granite and use a granite stair right here. Because I think that would be... Still didn't grab a pickaxe. Didn't. Okay. Well, that'll just have to live there upside down. Still forgot the bucket, too. That can go like that. Ooh. Do we like that? To extend that over? Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Lost a piece of granite. Because, yeah, we could still jump up there and it would still be relatively stuff. Yeah. Okay. What I'm looking for... is this right here. Because we forgot the pickaxe. What if we were to do this? And then, what other stairs? We had mossy cobble stairs. That's what I was looking for. Because that would actually make more sense, right? Nope. Okay. I will do it this way instead of the other extra clicky way. There. Okay, so now this has to come back a very dangerous block. No, I don't. Well. What? No, no. Wait, what walls did I use down here? Was it the tub, regular tub? Oh my gosh, I can't see now. What is the shenanigans here? Yes, regular tough wall. Okay. Whew. Because I wanted to make sure that it matched, right? I don't know. I'm trying something new. Bear with the old brain box here. Okay. Now, I'm thinking we may have to build a safety railing. I mean, we really, honestly, may have to build a safety railing. See? Or put something here to where it's not so... Okay, I know I have an idea. I have an idea that we could use. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to do this carefully. We'll put tough. Oh, nope, tough. And then like a thing of moss here. Oh my gosh. This is going to be very unnerving. Oh. Oh. Okay. I don't, you know what? Honestly, I don't think I want any granite up here. I think I want this one to be more of the muted colors. Right? Yeah. Sorry if I'm quiet. I am literally trying to focus so I don't die. Not a big fan of dying at the moment. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Oh. I mean, normally that's not that much of a problem, but for whatever reason, it's a problem. Ooh. Of course, dirt. Not ooh, but not ooh like that, but ooh. You know, an excited ooh. Never mind. Never mind. Dirt. Dirt. Okay. Because I do want a little bit of green up here, and we can run through the plants. We do that all the time, and they don't do nothing. They just keep on planting, you know, doing their own thing. But because we have dripstone here, right, in this little section, we're going to put some dripstone here. Will we put pointed dripstone? Nope. Because I will run into that, and that will be a very bad, bad thing. Okay. So here's this. Oh, that's about as far as it goes. This to here. Yeah, there's definitely going to have to be something right here. Because this is almost like a one block run. But I know what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to do. And it's this. I know, it's going to be weird. But if this comes over from this temple area to go up to the mausoleum, it should look nice. Right? At least I think it should look nice. Oh. Okay, now is this going to be tall? Nope, not tall enough. I don't want it too tall, but I also don't want to hit my head on things and have to duck. Okay. hold on. It's at an angle. Go this way. I built one of these once, and I was really okay with it. Aha! Now where's my... this one. Now, am I going to hit my head on this? No. Yes! I did it! That looks out of place. I think I used the wrong kind of wall. Well, no. No. Because I just... what? Now I'm going to run into the doggone wall. No, I didn't. Simply because... hear me out. That will be the marker to the mausoleum path. Right? And we can do... see how we did the stairs? We can do that. Make the front of the mausoleum the tough brick. See, when I think of things, it helps. And it does things. And then we change it later. So I think... stop eating. Apparently I really wanted that extra piece of fish. Alright. So this should stop me from falling. Yep, I can cram my face into it, Well, somehow I stand up on it. I don't know. I mean, because I don't honestly want to put stuff up here. I just don't want to fall. Because that is a very, very, very steep drop off. I don't know. Maybe we can... what is that? Well, nope. You know what, though? I forgot. Because once we build the tree, it won't be that bad of a fall. Because it will be into the tree. Okay, so that won't be so bad. And then we need more green here. Ah, it's what I forgot. The bone meal. I forgot the bone meal. Yeah. Okay, so we also need a lantern here. Yeah. I want to take that torch out. That is thoroughly annoying. We also... oh, shenanigans. Huh. I literally have to go. Oh. Well, this is why we need a construction bundle. This right here. Yep. And apparently we also need to... oh, baloney. Okay. What am I missing? I don't have all my... no, I have all my... oh. I just realized I'm missing 2 of the shirts down there to tell me how much much armor I have. And I'm like, why am I missing 2? Because I only have armor. Iron armor. We came over here for... excuse me, Cooper. Bone meal. And what else? Oh, iron. But we'll see if we got... I think I might have some pickaxes. Not the diamond ones, but iron pickaxes. So, can't find them, so we're just going to grab some iron. And some sticks. Yeah. Just like that. And that way we have them, because we have a crafting bench up at the... there. The mausoleum. So if we need one, we've got it. Ooh. That clock reminds me of one of my favorite Poe stories. I'm a big fan of Edgar Allan Poe. And I don't know if you guys know which one has the ticking clock in it. But if you know, you know. But put it in the chat. See if I want to see if anybody else is a Poe fan. Because it wasn't necessarily a clock that ticked. But it was a ticking sound. I'm just curious. Okay, that's going to be annoying. So you... Okay. No! Yeah. See, this is why. Oh, how? I'm sorry, that's going to have to be extended. Definitely. There we go. That's a little more livable. Coming up out of those stairs. Well, I was... Wow. That even made, like, a game lag. Sheesh. Okay. That should be better. Now we got bone meal. Not the sticks. Not the bone meal. Thank you. Now, I always don't like necessarily tall stuff. But if it's an edge thing, definitely. No, that one should be short. Hold on. This one should be short. This one should be tall. Yeah, there we go. Now I can... Whoa! Oh, Edgar Allan Poe. I don't really know how to describe his work. It was... Some of it was stories, like short stories. Some of it was maybe considered a little bit of poetry. But he liked to write Halloween type stories. And they all kind of had like a moral, like a life lesson in them. And I really enjoyed them. You know? They were just... He was really good at storytelling and keeping you on the edge of your seat. To, you know, keep you guessing, like, what's going to happen or how is this going to work and that kind of thing. And it was just really... I started reading Poe way back in the day. Like, pretty much as soon as it came out on the shelves in the store. Because it was just, you know, one of my favorite things to do. Love to read. Just, yeah. But I kind of like stuff like that. Sci-fi, fiction, maybe not flat out horror type things. But, yeah. We're going to just spread grass up here. Piece there, piece there. I don't understand why that literally just... I walk through there, and it makes me stand, like, on the wall. That can be short. Tall, tall, and tall. There we go. There's our lighting, some grass. It connects with this basic path, and that's all we're doing today is the basics. Okay. That lights that up. Are you done yelling? I think it's done yelling. So this is cobble. Not done yelling yet. Oh, that's going to be stairs. So I don't know why I took that out. What do we have? Oh, we got mossy cobble stairs. Okay. Oh, nope, that's full. Don't need those. There. Well, should I turn this? Maybe put one here? If I do that way, let's take out this row and extend the path slightly. If we're coming up from the bottom one here, because that'll match that shape, but then that gives us a little more of a, yeah, a little more of a, whatever that word is I'm looking for. So insert word, pick a good word, right? And finish the sentence for me, like a Mad Lib. I like those. I like those too. Mad Libs are good. And this could be cracked stone bricks. There. Alright, yeah, because we've got to start feeding the cracked stone back in through here because of the mausoleum. You know, coming this way and seeing that big giant hole. Whoa. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah. So we gotta, I don't know, do we want to do that or do we just want to remain high alert? Let's remain at high alert. No. What if we were to do the step this way? And then this way. And that way. Oh, okay, guys. How about that? Blend those stairs right in. We're gonna put a light in there because that's one block. That's enough to invite a drowned. Okay. Oh. And if I aim back here, I shouldn't fall off. But let's do this. Wait, where's my... There. I lost my... Uh-huh. There. Only downfall of that is all my lanterns are on the back edge. Well, no, we got the one in the archway. I think that would be okay though, because we would eventually have some down here and we could put those like on the outer edge. You know, kind of alternate it. I think that would be alright. Okay, so water. Stair steppies. Water. I mean, like I said, the only thing that really sticks out, and I may come up with something a little bit different, is the archway. But, like I said, I also want to mark these paths to show where they're going. Like, the one over here that's going to the amethyst, eventually that... Okay, I heard bones are rattling, and I thought I had this lit up enough. Figure I better... Let's check in here before we go and get shot at. Okay. Nope. Not seeing that. But anyway. So eventually the path that goes into the amethyst will start to have amethyst in it. Maybe a piece or two or something, you know, at random through that path. And I'll be like, oh, I'm taking this path. Oh, I'm going to the amethyst, you know. The only problem with that is the path that goes down to this ledge, it's kind of the same as the rest of the cave. So may have to come up with a quote unquote roadmap marker. And this path isn't even going to be here. This whole scaffolding bridge thing isn't even going to be here. And that isn't going to be here either. So that's just, I don't know what that is. But we need this to come up and finish the mausoleum. Because, well, I'm lazy and I don't like to run very far. You know, it's really scary when it doesn't render and you can see through the bottom. Oh wait. No, that's rendered. It's just water. But that still looks kind of creepy. Everything that's water is like transparent. I mean, look at that. Okay, well, we're done creeping ourselves out. We're going to go this way. Do we need to take this out? No, we can't, because that's the thing for the... Earlier I said that would be fine. That was past me, and I honestly didn't like that. That was just... Whoa. That was just way too scary. So we're just going to fill it in. I mean, well, right through here's where that other place is going to go. I don't know. See, maybe we could bring this like back a row once I'm done. Maybe that would be better. Or maybe make it smaller but leave it in the middle. I don't know. But when I ran that and then dropped down there, I was like, you know what? That's nope. That was a big panic. Not doing it. Okay. So probably here soon this week, I'm going to be making a list of not how many blocks, right? Because I don't do that kind of... Okay. I just bounced twice. How many blocks? Not. I don't do that math. I know a lot of people do that math, but not me. I do not do that math. That math just does not math for me. Probably never will. And I'm okay with that. I honestly am okay with that. But, ooh, I don't know why I put, oh, I know why I put cobble there to stop that from flowing. We're out of stairs. Oh, no, I'm not out of stairs. I just have the wrong stairs. Ooh, goodness. Because we could add granite right in through here as well. Yeah, we can do the granite thing. Okay. But I'm going to write down, like, the blocks that we would need. And then just making sure that I gather them up. Maybe not in the quantity we need because, like I said, I don't math. Not unless I absolutely have to, and Minecraft is one of those games where I don't want to have to math. I just want to get on here and be creative and have fun and things like that. So, you know. Alright. We don't have a bucket. That scared me for a brief moment because I thought, hole! But then I remembered those are my stairs. I don't want granite stairs. What do I want? Tough stairs? Do we want... Yeah, I mean, we could do tough stairs. Because we still have to design, like, this whole area. And, of course, it'll be very similar to, like, all the other ledges. But maybe just a little bit more of the tough and tough brick because it's closer to the mausoleum, right? Because we like flow and just natural things that do things. And it's a partially cloudy day. I like that because you can actually see outside the places. And then when all this gets lit up, it'll be a nice little place. So we're actually making good headway, guys. I mean, we really, really are. And you know, I obviously that path is very detailed. This one we just kind of threw together, but we can add details as we go. Um, right? And it looks more detailed because we actually did the walls and the ceilings. I don't know. I was actually just trying to get it up because we had two of them. This one doesn't even have a ceiling. It's just a floor. So we might have a little bit of time to try to get some of this in there. New dripstone. What else do we have here? We have granite. Of course, dirt. Actually, here, let's do this because we still have that tough wall. And we can take this out and make it like another little area. Oh dear. What? Why is that? Well, we're going to fill this in temporarily with cobble, just like this, because I want that to be like that. The wrong... How did I not do that? That's the wall. That's what I want. Well, shenanigans. Okay. Because this way, we can hang a lantern and do like a little bit of ferns and some decorations. Maybe a couple of skelly faces. You know? Or maybe... Well, we would have to catch a zombie. No. I don't want to do that. I don't know. We could find something to put in here with a little bit of movement. Because at some point I do want to go into some of these other places. Maybe not down here because, well, we run around a lot down here. Because we have fishing ponds. But in some of these other little places, maybe figure out some kind of movement. Like movement, right? I think that would be good. Or just have a little bit of movement like here by this temple and we have a cave somewhere right over there. See those roses? We have a cave area like right through there. And I don't remember why, but we do. And it's got a big ledge, like a tall ledge. So I don't know. Maybe I wanted an arena. I don't know. Matter of fact, I think that was the last thing I built before I had to stop streaming. And it's not even done. But yeah, so we need to... Oh, we have that animal add-on pack. We could actually catch some animals and bring them up and put them here. So we've got movement from nature. I mean, I'm not bringing up a lion or anything like that, but maybe we could find... Ooh, we could go tame mice. Since now that we know they teleport right to my face, we could tame mice. I like that idea. Because mice live in caves. Because I think eventually we will have, if we make these water features and puddle, well, maybe not the puddles, but I think if it's like 2 or 3 blocks big, we'll have the cave fish in there. And we could always catch fish in a bucket. So yeah, we could have movement as we walk, but then movement we could see. I think that's what we're missing, is movement like that. So maybe that's something we could play around with, like from here on out. Figure out some animals or something that, as we run by won't shoot us or push us off the cliff. And then maybe it's something we could also integrate without destroying our cave too much down here. Maybe we could position mice or put a mouse and a cat next to each other. That would be hilarious. I don't know what a cat would do with a mouse, with the add-on. Hmm. Now, the other thing I was thinking is at some point, probably close to. Okay. Close to uh, this area, especially, I want to build statues. Maybe throw some up through here and practice on the mausoleum. But then down here, like maybe over there, maybe down like on the stairway going down to, the ancient city. Um, little, maybe not in this area because I don't think it would fit right. But maybe a statue here with a big water feature, like because it's the entrance to the little cave village thing that we have. And then, of course, going down to the ancient city. I know I just said that, but I'm saying it so I don't forget because I have to practice and practice and practice making statues because I want to make different ones, not the same one over and over. But then also, nope, don't do that because I'll fall. Make them on this ledge and maybe find a spot down here because we have this little area and then we have this other room area up the okay. Apparently I'm going to point at it from here. And then we have this other room area that I can't quite figure out what to do with up here. So I was thinking those statues would be really cool. And then maybe at random in this section, just putting one built into a wall. And then maybe like down over here, like right there or right there, just putting them built into the wall. And that way people could say, how did they do that? And I could say, I don't know. I'm old, but I'm not that old. But then we would all know that I did that, and I didn't even use a rope and a harness. I'm just that good. Maybe we could even put one behind the tree. It's a super secret place. But yeah, that's my thought. Add really extra fine details to some of this. Because, like I said, if we're going to have little caves and cutouts, let's not just decorate them, but let's put things inside them, right? Let's give a reason for an explorer to go explore. What's going crunchy crunchy? I literally just heard something go crunchy crunchy, and I'm not crunchy crunchying. I don't know. But see, we even have this area over here. See, now I'm going crunchy crunchy. Ooh. Why? Why is that weird? Do I have cracked brick in here? I have a little, so we're going to fix this. Voila! Fixed! Okay. But yeah, we can figure something out. Yeah. See, we've already got a bulb thing, copper bulb in here. So, yeah, if we put one up on that other landing, I think we're good. Why? Oh, because we wanted a hole there. So I haven't been in this area for a while. Oh, this place would be perfect right here to build a statue. I think it wouldn't be very tall, but it would be kind of cool. Okay. So yeah, that's something I wanted to go over with you guys and just see if you guys think that would just add a little bit of something to the cave, or if it would just, look bad and take away from the cave. Let me know in the comments on YouTube what you guys think. Because, we can get creative with it. We can do a lot of different things. I'm probably going to have to go back in this room because if not, and I turn around to look at your face and you guys look at my face, I will fall. We don't want to fall. Hey, I don't even think we died. We didn't even die this stream. Dude, I'm getting better. Sort of. I always forgot my tools and my stuff broke. So we just went from one issue to the other. But, you know, it's been fun. We're moving forward like really quickly as far as like the design part or the other, you know, detail part, to where pretty soon the only thing we're going to have left to do is just replace the walls. All the details, all the other little fine stuff is getting there. And then, you know, maybe that kind of stuff I can do off stream or something, because that way if we get the wall part done and a lot of the details, we can either move on to doing the village outside in the icky sunlight. I'm kidding. Or go down to the ancient city and clear that out and figure out what to do down there. Or we could just work on things and then figure out what we want to do at a later date and say, this is a problem for future us, and run with that. So either way, it was good having you stop by. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great week. We'll be back on Thursday. And hopefully by then I might be able to build at least one statue. There is no guarantees at this point. But yeah, we can figure something out. But don't forget to take your vitamins and eat your vegetables. Okay? And get plenty of sleep. Right? Take care of yourself. And be kind to yourself. And be kind to others. Right? A smile. Even a compliment to somebody. You know, hey, I like your shirt. Hey, I like your shoes. Oh, you braided your nose hair just right. I wouldn't use that last one. But, you know, at least not use that one out loud. Because if you compliment somebody on their braided nose hair, that... Anyway, but yeah. Be kind to yourself and others. But it's never a goodbye on this channel. It's just a see you later.